Hey guys, welcome back to WorkerMod. Okay, so the internals are done. I actually tightened this, the barrel, extended barrel here was a little bit loose after I practiced it a little bit with the video, so I put it back in a little bit and tightened that. So now that's tightened there. I haven't taken the top rail off, which I'm going to do right now, and then I'm thinking this top rail doesn't go straight on there because we do have to put the body kit on, and I think that goes on the front, or on the top rather. So we'll get into that first before we mess with the rail, see if we need to put that on first. But for now, let's take the top rail out that came with it, which should be pretty simple. I'm gonna try to leave these screws in place if possible. And it looks like this is just two Picatinny rail pieces. So yeah, there's one. And I haven't chronographed. I mean, you saw me, I chronographed it yesterday and it was, what, 270? And that was with the barrel a little loose. Hold on, let me try to hold this together. I'm thinking with it tightened out, it should be even harder, hopefully. Might test it at the very end. I'm not going to do one thing for now, and I'm not going to put the stickers on because I'm still debating on painting it or not. I don't think I will, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so the top railing's off, the one that came with it. Let's lay this guy down. Let's open this body kit. Right there. And I think this is just 3D printed stuff. Should be pretty self-explanatory because there's just images. I don't think there were really any instructions. There we go. So that. Some hardware, so as a plus. That piece, it looks like a shroud almost. And then a little Picatinny, which I probably, we'll see where that goes. I don't know if I'm gonna use that or not. So let's see here. Let's see where the stuff goes. Okay. This is the back, because I believe this goes along with this. See what's the best way, I guess from the front. Wait, now I'm a little lost. Ooh, that is the front. Because that's got a grip. I'm guessing these two pieces go like that. So I really don't want to mess this up. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look real quick, see how they had it, because it's been a hot minute since I actually looked at where this actually went. Okay, so it looks like it's just snap-on, which is very odd for 3D printed parts because you usually don't want to snap them into anything. But we're gonna go ahead and try this. There we go. So that goes on just like that, I guess. And then you need to put in these screws to make, so it doesn't wobble or anything. And those are the screws that came with here. and get this open. The Picatinny rail that comes with, I believe that's for up here if you want to use it. Well, we're going to use the big piece I ordered just because it's not 3D printed and it's more sturdy. But let's solidify these pieces in first. Question is where? Well, we know where this one goes. This one goes in the front. The big screw goes in the front. So that's what makes most sense. And actually, I'm going to do that one last because this got to go through that rail. And I think that's actually what that came with. So let's see. All of these are the same. It's really hard to see where they go in. I believe that's it. And all the screws that came with it that you're going to use to put this piece on, they're all going to be flat. Make sure that the holes line up, you know. I don't know why, but I always have a better time doing it this way. I don't know if my peripheral's off or what. There we go. Ooh, stay up there. I'm actually going to use this guy to tighten, just so I can get a better grip. And since it is screwing 3D printed stuff to a blaster, just be very careful. Do not crack or over tighten. I want to make sure that's flat enough though, you know. There we go. These don't have different heads, do they? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, good. I don't know if I'm going to put all these screws in just because it is a 3D printed kit. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because if it's going to mess with the Picatinny rail I'm putting in, that's going to be an issue. Hopefully it's fine though. It's pretty smooth. I'm going to do 2 in the bottom that I just did here. 1 here, 1 here. Now I'm going to go ahead and put 1. It's really hard to see in there, even with the light straight on it. So it looks like 1 right there. Turn that just a little bit. Put it vertical again. Doing that. As you can see, the cops are full force on a, what is this, Monday? Go figure. Okay. See, do I need to put any more in? Probably not. The only one that I do need to put in is the main one for this giant hole up here. It's going to go through the railing and everything else basically. So let me put that guy in first. Yeah, let's see. I think I'm just noticing something. This rail is actually gonna hold these two pieces together, so I can actually take these two screws out. This one I'm gonna reuse though, because I need to reuse that same hole there. Which is fine. Because it's not going to lay smooth unless these are out to begin with. Come on. Same thing with this one. And this last one. Because technically, I mean, these things are already gripping the blaster, so you don't really need it to solidify against the blaster. You do need them to solidify against each other, because they will slide back and forth against each other, not the blaster. But that'll be fixed with the full-on Picatinny rail here. There we go. Almost. There we go. Okay. Let's try that again. So I'm going to put this right on top here. First one I'm going to put in is this back one, because it lines up completely with the other parts. Just going to do that one. That's on there. I guess I can do that one right there. One more here. But you're probably like, but you haven't done anything on the top yet. Why are you solidifying all those? because I'm gonna do the ones at the top, don't worry. But this one, this part, oddly enough, moves more than the front. Because it doesn't have enough gripping body mass to the rest of it. You can actually use the, actually I don't want to use those. These have sharp ends to them. And here, if I can see correctly, so you're gonna want one of the regular ones here, regular, and then the big one. So I'm actually gonna put the big one in first, which is that guy. Put him in first. That's a pretty easy fit right there. There we go. So if you just have that one and like, I don't know, that one and that one without that one, should be fine. But because I have OCD, I'm gonna put all the rest of these other two in just because. And one more. Right on the top there. I don't need this one, but you know, whatever. Let me see if I can even use that one. There's something already blocking it, so I'm not gonna mess with that, and I don't really need it. So basically you need the flat screws here, 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 and then the big one up front. If you don't want to use all of them, you can use the big one up here, one here, and one in the back. You don't need that one. As long as two of them are solidified in the front and the back of each section, should be fine. And right now it is. There's a little bit of space in there, but you know, it's 3D printed. What do you expect? Okay, so that part's done. And then I did notice one thing. My barrel right now is just this thing. Okay, I thought this thing was loose, but it was just this. So that is a little loose. What you can do is you can actually put your original piece on here. Actually put that all the way down, like you had it, and then put that on front. And then you can actually put anything else you want on the front here. I haven't picked out anyone yet. You could just leave it like that. Probably a little dangerous though. I'd put something orange on the front. I'll probably pick out something. I haven't really looked yet. But some sort of other suppressor barrel thingy, hoodie, whatever. I'm gonna leave it like that for now. And then the last thing that we're gonna do is I'm going to leave these out, the stickers, is the sights that I have. And I got these sights from the same people that I got the carbon stocks from. They're out of California, so they have really fast delivery. Guy's name is Tyler. I think it's, I don't want to mess up the name, so I'm not going to say it, but I think it's like Carbine Forever or something like that. I'll link it down below, of course. But I got two little flip up sights. They flip up a little differently than the normal ones that you get from like Luke or Worker or whatever. But they still work great, and they're going to be real sleek on this, I think. So right now it's flat, and to make it pop up, once it's on the blaster, you're going to pull these two tabs on each side down. I can do it without breaking my hand, like that. So you got this sight, and then you have this one, same way. So yeah, nothing fancy, good quality. So yeah, let's go ahead and put these in. These you do need a hex screw to undo. I don't know what size, so we're gonna figure that out. Finally found this tool, it was upstairs. Nope, too small. That works. Actually come pretty loose, I think. And there's a nut at the end, so don't lose that. Let's see, this is that one. I'm trying to remember if these came as a set. I don't really remember. So I'm gonna do, yeah, I'm gonna do this one in the back. Right about probably here-ish. If I can get it in there. Let's see here. There we go. Let me put that right up there. Actually, let me put the front one in first, just in case if I need to. Like in the case that's the only way to put it on. I didn't even think about that till I put that on. I was like, eee. So that's gonna go on first. Wiggle that on. Push it down to like there. And where's the second one? Second one I'm gonna put same direction. I'm gonna keep it up here-ish. There we go. Put this thing back in. Make sure it's going through an open bridge here, open gap. You can kind of feel around. I mean, you can look as well, but it's probably easier just to feel around. I'm going to tighten that. That's pretty tight. And then the last one's gonna be this one on the front. Again, put the bolt on the other side, feel around and make sure it's loose. And it looks like I lined it up pretty good already. And tighten that bolt. I just realized something. One of my favorite video games is Ratchet and Clank from like the PS2 days, up until now. You know, still my favorite. And that game deals with collecting bolts and nuts and stuff. And here I am messing with them. So if this went correctly, oh, that's sleek. And then you just press, I think on both ends. There we go. Two in the back. So it is a two-handed pop-up for the sides, but other than that, this thing looks wicked. Especially with that 3D custom thing on top. So yeah, I don't think I need to paint it, but depending on where the stickers go, if they go up here, I'm not gonna put them because you're not gonna see them. But if anything goes in here or back here or whatever, I'll slap those on. But other than that, this thing looks freaking sweet. I might find a different end for this because this is kind of loose. I don't like that. It feels like if I shoot it, it's gonna pop off, especially with this heavy spring in here. So I may go upstairs and rummage through my stuff and see what I have. Or I might just order a new one, who knows. But yeah, that's the I want to say Swiffer, that's not it. The Swift body kit. This is from AK Blaster Mods as well, I believe. The sites, I will link down the actual link to them. They're from, I think they're Carbon Forever or something, Carbon for Life. I'll link them down below. So we put that on, and the sights, I think that was it, right? Oh, and the railing. The railing I got from, I think it was from Luke, from Out of Dark. So I'll link all three of those. So body kit, sights, Picatinny rail up top. Yeah. All right, I think that's it for the Swift. Very cool sniper. Very heavy spring load, but the good thing is, you know, if you want to lower the FPS and not have the pump, you know, the prime as strong as it is right now, you can either switch to the stock or the one right below. Still don't know what they call this one, maybe 1.0. Well, this is 1.0. This is like 2.0, and this is like super strong. Let me put a dart in here. I was firing this the other night just with, I think, this spring in it, and it actually blew the head off of one of these darts. They also sent this. You can use this for the, you can actually put this on the pump here if you need more texture, but this is pretty good as is. So I don't think I'm gonna use this. If I need to, I can. It came with. But you know, that's the plus. But let's go ahead and put a dart in this and fire it and see what we're hitting. I still have the chronograph set up from last night. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime this beast. And the draw isn't super tough. It's tough, but it's not like super tough. I will notice that this, was this 12 round or 10 round? It is a little wobbly in there. All right, let me turn the thing on. And safety's off. I stand back a little bit because I don't want to blow anything up. All right, and fire. .286.8. Yeah, I'd say that's a win. Definite sniper test. I did notice though, just to take this out, when I primed it back, that spring in there, it is very tough. I don't know how long you would last in a game with that, because the difference between this one and this one, that's shooting at like 280 right now. If you put this one back in, it'll probably still shoot at 240, 250. Still a win. You know, and this is a lot easier prime than the one that's in there. So I may switch it out. So I don't put a hole in anything. But other than that, guys, I will leave the links down for the pieces that we put in today. And I'm gonna go find me a special scar or something for the front there. But if you guys have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. I usually try to answer what I can, and if I can't, then I won't. But please like, follow, share, and subscribe. I will be live on TikTok tonight for a few hours. First hour just gonna be BSing, showing off the Swift here, because I've been talking about it on there, just not showing it yet. And then I think we're gonna watch the movie. I haven't decided which one because I put that up to the public. I gave them 12 options. They can pick one. But other than that, yeah, I will see you guys probably tomorrow. We have some more unboxing vids to do. So yeah, more fun headed our way. Yeah, all right. Thanks, guys. Bye.